In the verdant valley of Thalvaren Kingdom, a maid of House Valethrone's manor was gathering flowers into her basket. Suddenly, a mysterious bird swooped down and dropped a ring into her open palm. As she gazed at the ring, something within it drew her in, compelling her to slip it onto her finger. But in the blink of an eye, the bird lashed out, pecking and slashing at her fiercely. A drop of blood fell onto the soft petals below. The ring was torn from her finger. Then, with a powerful beat of its wings, the bird vanished into the sky. A strange voice echoed through the air.
You are not the one I seek.
I have a request for you, Amiris. Not as your father, but as the lord of the noble lineage of knights, sworn to protect the sacred sword and this kingdom. Amiris, you must enter into marriage with Theoren for the sake of the kingdom's peace.
But father... Theoren is my brother.
Amiris, there is something I've never told you. Theoren is not your true brother, and you are not of my blood. But I have loved you no differently than if you were my own, Amiris. I raised you with a father's heart. Every day, every night. You are my hope, the very heart of this house.
I don't understand. But why?
The prophet of the starlight spoke. Your destiny and Theoren's are entwined. Without the sacred rite of binding, this realm shall be devoured by a shadow of destruction.
What exactly is the sacred rite of binding?
It is a rite most sacred, wrought in ages long before the founding of this realm. Not merely a union of hearts, but the weaving of two souls into one. A bond so hallowed, not even death may sunder it.
The balcony of the knightly manor of House Valethrown. Moonlight bathed the mansion in silence. Amiris stood alone on the balcony, her heart filled with confusion and hesitation. A black bird appeared. It dropped a ring into her outstretched palm. As her fingers touched the ring, a brilliant light erupted, as if to tear the night apart. She collapsed softly, like the wind's last sigh before silence. Smoke curled around her body. A young man with black wings, his eyes sharp like a hawk's, stared straight at her. The black-winged man stepped forward in silence. The moonlight shimmered off the edges of his wings. He knelt down.
At last, I have regained my true form because of this woman. At long last, I've found you, the bearer of the Ring of Destiny.
His massive black wings slowly unfurled. With a single beat of his wings, he rose from the ground, lifting her unconscious body into the air until they slowly disappeared into the night sky beneath the full moon glowing over all.
Sir Theoren? He looks like he stepped out of a legend. So handsome, it's unreal.
I think so too. His green eyes, like fine jade.
And they say no one can match his skill with a sword or a bow.
I remember when he practiced archery and the courtyard Devery arrow hit dead center.
I think Sir Theoren looks like a god from the old legends. I've heard some people whisper he might be the son of a god, not just an ordinary knight. Don't you think? Daria, what happened to your hand?
A bird. It brought me a ring. I put it on, and then suddenly it flew straight at me and started pecking at my hand. I screamed and tried to swat it away, but it just kept pecking harder. Then the ring slipped off and it flew away with it. By the way, where is Lady Amiris today? I stopped by her room, but she wasn't there.
Amiris, are you there? May I come in?
How did you break free from that seal? Has the gate truly been opened? You've come back to take her away, haven't you? I won't let you. Not this time.
The abandoned cemetery on the quiet outskirts of town. Amiris stirred awake, dazed and disoriented, her heart pounding wildly in her chest. She pushed herself up and began walking down the path ahead. A narrow path stretched from the cemetery to a cobbled road of Thalvarin. The sound of galloping hooves echoed from the main road. Suddenly, the horse reared back.
Are you injured?
I'm all right, my lord.
Theoren apologized her. The fault was his for acting in such haste. Her gaze suddenly stopped.
There's a wound on your hand.
It's just a scratch from sword practice. It'll heal.
Her delicate hand reached into the fallen basket, retrieved a vial of herbs, and gently sprinkled the mixture over the wound. He thanked her and bid her farewell. Theoren had no time. His mission was urgent, the search for Amiris, whose life was in danger. She watched him vanish from sight with a soft smile. Amiris saw a man with a raven perched on his shoulder.
Amiris, I have awaited your arrival. Come with me. There isn't much time left.
Forgive me, but who are you? I'm not sure we've met before.
Before she got an answer, he grabbed her wrist tightly.
Let go of her now.
Theron burst through the crowd, his voice cutting through the air like a blade in his hand. He released his grip. His body began to change, and in an instant, the dragon stood in the middle of the square. It grabbed Amiris and flew up into the sky. Theron didn't hesitate. He charged ahead, fearless, hooves pounding against stone as screams rose around him. He raised his bow, eyes fixed on the sky. The arrow flew with a sharp hiss, piercing the dragon's right wing. It roared and staggered. The young knight charged forward, relentless in pursuit. The dragon kept flying, pushing through the clouds with relentless force. In the blink of an eye, he pulled the reins hard. Right in front of him, a steep cliff appeared. The dragon flew on and fading slowly beyond the distant hills. He dismounted and fell to his knees, fist clenched against the earth.
Wait for me, Amiris. No storm or fire will stop me. I'll find you, no matter the danger, even if I have to give up everything, even my life.